Hello world, welcome to Dev with me's introduction to ReactJS. So what is ReactJS? Well, pretty much all of you heard this buzzword before, ReactJS. So what is this? First, official website is at reactjs.org. ReactJS is a JavaScript framework mainly used to build user interface. It is also maintained by Facebook, which means it's going to have a lot of support. In fact, it's really popular. It's one of the most popular JavaScript framework. And to learn more, you can go to Stack Overflow and just search React. There's tons of problem and solution to the problems you might encounter. And it divides into components, which are going to be easier for us to manage. So let's go ahead and start our first React app. I didn't say when should you learn React, but to be honest, you guys should really know this. But React is a really good JavaScript framework that's for building user interface, and then we can use React. Actually, I think both for front end and back end somehow. We can use React as front end and Flask or Django as back end. So to start a new React app, first you need to make sure you have Node.js and npm installed, which I believe should come with Node.js. So if you just go to nodejs.org, you should see something like this, and then you can click on either of these. It's fine. Either is LTS or current, and then what you can do is we can run the following command. So we can run npx create React app. And then what folder do I name this? I'm just going to name this as my app. And it's going to create the React app for me. It's going to install for a long time. If we can give it a sec just for installing. Okay, keep installing other stuff using Yarn. Alright. Sorry guys for not removing this part, but I think you guys should know how long it does take. So I didn't cut this part out. If you feel free to skip through. Alright, so well, hope we didn't skip because now we can go start our app. So what we can do now is first is we're actually going to open this in Visual Studio Code and VS Code. So it should be something like this. And then what we can run is we can start this app by running npm start. So npm start. Start the development server. And now, if you take a look, should start its server soon. It take a little bit longer for some reason. Alright, so it started. Let's just open up. And now here is a screen that you should see. And then now we're going to talk about briefly on how do they make this screen. So how do they make this screen work? So you should see some screen like this, but this is like moving. And then how does it work? Well, if you take a line by line in here, oops, let me just close this node module. And then if you click on the source and the app.js, and then what you should see is something like this. So line 1, 2, 3 is some importing. So it basically import React from React module installed, and the logo.svg. So since also importing this logo, they can later embed this logo to here. Now also import the app.css here, so they can make some custom style. And then in line 5, you can see we start a new app, new function, and then in line 6, we have a return statement, and in line 7, we got HTML elements, and in line 26, we export this app. But wait, did I just say HTML elements? How does it not give us a syntax error? Because like we cannot use like native HTML without the quotation marks, right? Well, if we take a look, here it's JSX. JSX is a syntax extension to JavaScript. This allows you to basically add HTML code inside of our React app. And you can use curly braces, just like these two, this symbol, to embed variables similar in templating literals. So this is how it works. And then we can see that we have logo here, so it's going to get the image source. And notice that for class name, they use camel case. It's essentially equals to header class. And then some link there. And yeah. Also, trivia about JSX is that you must wrap every element inside of an element. So you technically can only have one element in general, so it can only have div. So if you want to add another div here, it will tell you a syntax error, which you can see here. You can see adjacent JSX elements must be wrapped into an enclosing tag. Alright, so that's about it for our brief introduction to ReactJS. Hope you enjoyed this introduction. If you do, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And then start with the next video. We're going to talk about ReactJS. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a nice day.